Number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2.
About the same. Number 1 might be a tiny bit better.
Number 3, number 4.
Number 3.
5 and 6. 5 and 6. About the same?
Yeah, they're pretty much... Can I see 5 one more time?
5 and 6.
Yeah, they're about the same.
And I think it provides great racing for our race fans.
Impressive. Every word in that sentence was wrong.
So the format, there was a huge emphasis put 10 years ago when the format was put into place about winning.
What the fuck you talking about, man?
Listen, Jeff, the format is the format.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, I know exactly what y'all are here for. You're not here to look at me, look at CDs, save that for the pickup videos, blah blah blah. Who exactly didn't see that coming? We all know that this is the ultimate product of the NASCAR playoffs. Every fucking time when a situation always seems dire, there's always drivers using their cars as fucking weapons to try and advance their way into the next round, and there's always drivers who don't do anything to deserve the position that they're in, get their end of the fucking bargain, as if they did anything to deserve the bargain that they've got, as if they have the average finish to even sniff a spot in any previous chase format. Oh my god, this has just become the most undying problem over the last fucking decade, and we're supposed to be told that this is the standard of entertainment and exciting racing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me. Someone kamikazeing themselves at the line as a last-ditch effort to try and topple the fakest champion in the world is definitely more exciting than SVG building a big legacy in NASCAR, much less his road course resume. All of that is definitely more exciting than SVG making his way up the road course win list, since, well, he is a ringer. Imagine if they had a road course in the finale. If there was a road course in every championship round, oh my god, he would be the champion. Let's get that right. If NASCAR put a road course in the regular season, and then one in the first round, and then the second round, and the third round, and then the finale, oh, oh yeah, SVG would totally be a champion. Don't even dare call me deranged. That's exactly what would have happened. Alternatively speaking, but anyways, does anybody else think it's outright disrespectful to Shane that all this garbage has overshadowed the legacy he's been building in NASCAR? Why is playoff drama more important to have than drivers building legacies, building talents, building their big fame, their relevance in the NASCAR scene? Honestly, at this point, it just feels like I'm a doll in NASCAR, with pleasure, likes to pull my string and I just say the same shit or reiterate the same shit year by year or stupid moment by stupid moment.
The playoff format is the absolute worst thing to ever exist in any sports history in this entire world. Joey Logano did fuck all to justify any of his fake championships whatsoever. NASCAR is slowly decaying because of their reluctance to remove the worst championship format in human history.
It has become an endless cycle and they never listen and they love to overzealously jerk themselves off about this absolute dumpster fire of a format. And no matter how many videos we put out, no matter how much we edit, no matter how much passion we put into NASCAR, we have to blindly accept this absolute travesty of an era that we've been forced to suffer through since 2014. I am so dearly hoping that this is NASCAR's final straw. If I swear to God, if Joey Logano gets another fluke 4th championship, thus tying Jeff Gordon, NASCAR, you'd be due to close up shop. Especially when Joey Logano has done absolutely fuck all to be at the standard of a Rainbow Warrior dominator. I swear to God, this joke has gotten old as fucking milk that's as hard as a fucking stone. So hard that you could just throw those stones in a glass house. And does anybody else feel so fucking tired of reiterating the same points because we keep calling out how pathetic and ridiculous NASCAR has gotten and how predictable all this bullshit has become and how utterly meaningless it has been over the last several fucking years? And yet you all wonder why IndyCar gets a big surge and NASCAR gets a big decline. You had NASCAR, you had every opportunity to say, okay, you know what, we actually royally fucked up. We probably should do away from this format forever, since we've been hearing about how it is royally flawed ever since the last fucking decade when it was introduced. And on top of that, didn't Matt Crafton already expose the original purpose of why this playoff format was introduced by winning a championship despite winning no races at all? Why are we still even keeping it? That should have been the final straw, but no. Well, no, nothing happened. No, not even the smallest amount of tweaks. Nothing. Nope. I'm honestly surprised that the rule is, or the rule isn't, whoever has the most race wins in a single season is the champion, if you want to put so much emphasis on winning. Like, where the hell are we going with this format, besides drama and manipulation? What are we supposed to feel out of this, besides people being idiots on the racetrack, and people with barely an average finish that's remotely worth a damn somehow making their way to drivers that have been championship caliber all season, such as Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Kyle Larson. Or really even Chase Briscoe. Seriously, who else finds beauty in bidding on points? Who else finds beauty in actually trying to put in a consistent pace so you can actually have an equal measure or an equal shot at winning the championship coming down to the final race? I know everybody used the 1992 example, but 2002 and 1996 were pretty tight as well. Whatever, this is just yet another embarrassing exhibit of why the playoffs shouldn't exist and why they shouldn't be glorified under any sense of the imagination whatsoever. And I'm honestly perplexed that Joey Logano would even have the balls of titanium to say, "Oh, would you rather hear about how Shane waxed everyone's butt the whole race?" Yeah, I was. I would absolutely prefer that. Besides, weren't Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell racing him and each other throughout the race as well? Why do we need to overshadow Shane's legacy with this bullshit drama? Does anybody else find that disrespectful? How we have to always center the racing around the fucking playoffs? This isn't racing. This isn't racing. This isn't racing. This is not racing. Keep the playoffs in the stick and ball sports. A racing format should have a championship format who you decide has been the best driver the entire season. There's no need for a bracket, especially when you face consistently the same opponents on a weekly basis. You're not facing off one opponent, like in drag racing, or like in any of the stick and ball sports. I swear to God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. This championship format has gone nowhere whatsoever. And what satisfactory are we supposed to get out of this? This is literally the only championship format where you could just win the Daytona 500, finish last place in the remaining 25 races in the regular season, win one race in the first round, you don't need to do anything. The other two, win the first race of the second round, you don't need to do anything again. Win the first race of the third round, again, you don't need to do anything. Hey, lo and behold, you're in the final four. You win the championship. Your last place finishes that you finished 32 out of 36 don't matter. Because as long as you win an absolute bare minimum of 5 races, unless if you initially missed the next round and then you had to bargain it or benefit through someone else failing inspection, you're A-okay. You're totally grade A championship caliber season. Such as the legacy of this abomination we call the NASCAR playoffs. Why the hell is it even called the playoffs? Again, you're not playing anything. Why aren't we even calling it the race-offs? It makes no fucking sense. You're racing cars. You're racing machinery. Okay, you get the point.